I'm in a band called System Fault and we're playing In the City 2009. We're playing In the City this year to try and get more exposure to music industry professionals and to try and take our band to the next step. After we've recorded our first CD and we just wanted something extra to go along with the CD to sort of, you know, something else for the fans and for them to get to see what we were all about as well as the music. I don't know about the industry so far, but the fans enjoyed it. It was light-hearted, and they were involved a little bit as well, so they got to see themselves on the video. So we brought them into our world, sort of thing. The concept was sort of to combine us playing live and try and have a bit of a story in it as well. It was all about a guy who'd gone into a record shop, stolen our CD, gone away and listened to it, and then the music, he couldn't get away from it then, and we came after him to sort of claim back what was ours. The guitarist did a lot of the filming and the editing. It was his first sort of college project. He had to make a video of anything. He chose to combine it with the band, and you know, everyone was a winner there. So we got friends involved as well to help us out with camera work and stuff. It cost us next to nothing as well. We used cameras that, you know, were our parents, and mobile phone cameras, anything, and then just whacked it all together on a computer and did a quick edit and got it out there.
The OK Go video that actually cost nothing because they
rented the treadmills?
Yeah, and back and the choreographed by them.
They rehearsed it once though as well.
And yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So you can make it for nothing, and I imagine if a record company got involved in that, possibly that they would have said, oh, maybe we need to shoot it on film and have some different camera angles and another narrative going on. And, you know, it wouldn't have been the great video that it was.
Music videos are important because they still give a chance to shape a band's visual identity, and they don't get a lot of chances to do that. They can still be a very important creative medium. I think a lot of the best music videos have influenced things beyond music videos, into commercials, into films, into TV. I mean, you know, it's quite static, just from like fixed camera positions, so the camera's never moving. And when it does that, you either have to have a very energetic something going on within the frame, or you have to move the camera, not wild, you know, I'm not wave it about wildly, but you have to, something. But then there's movement here. Weird going to sepia tone. I wouldn't muck around with that too much because then it looks like you're just done an effect. And there were some page wipes as well, which are very, very retro, and I would never use them. There's possibly a good video here.
I think videos are probably more important than they've ever been because it's one of the most used visual representation of an artist. I mean, I guess people are buying less physical albums these days with artwork on it. So, like, the video is the main visual that people are going to, you know, be able to relate or that represents the music, basically. I don't want to be unfair about it. Okay, to be completely honest, like, I don't think it makes the band look that cool. I mean, every band wants to be cool, don't they?
Yeah.
So I don't think it really does that. There's not really. Well, from what I've only seen the beginning of it, the idea doesn't seem like, the narrative part of it doesn't seem that interesting enough to get people to want to send it to other people to see it, if it's going to work in a viral way. Probably what they want to concentrate on is, well, I don't know, there's two ways you could go with it. You can make a video that concentrates more on the band and making them kind of look a bit kind of cooler and a bit maybe like more animated in their performance than actually they are, because they're just in a small room with the camera's just there and they're just sort of playing and they don't look that exciting as a band, you know. So you need to try and maybe recreate that some way in a video, or don't have the band in it and like go with just like a hardcore narrative kind of thing, you know, and make it interesting in that way. It can do more damage, I think, than good. You're probably better off not having a video at all if it's not going to be a good video. So at this stage you can go and be really, really creative because there's nobody else involved and there's no limitations. You can put it on YouTube. If it's great, if it's controversial, if it's risque, or if it's rude or whatever, you know, now's the time to do it. And they're better off doing it probably when they're not signed to a major label, when they're going to have less control possibly over what that video looks like, then you know, do it themselves without any constraints. What you're looking for in a low budget video. I think it's just an imaginative, creative idea. You're not necessarily looking at something that looks stunning, you know, because that's harder to create on that sort of money. But it's more about the idea and creativity, innovation, perhaps.